Welcome, welcome, welcome to the JO show. Welcome to the JO show. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the JO show. Welcome to the JO show.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors, like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the JO Show.
Welcome to the JO show. Welcome to the JO show. Welcome to the JO show. Welcome to the JO show.
What up, though, man? It's your boy. It's your boy Jo. This is the Jo Show Unedited. We talk music. We talk movies. We talk sports. We talk entertainment, and we damn sure talk all things Cleveland. Hey, man, I got the boy E-Peasy with me. What's up, big dog?
What's up with it, fam?
Another day to be great, man. Hey, look. And then that show. Hey, look, your shoulders don't roll when you see this. And if your shoulders don't roll when you hear this, as always, man, you are a hater. You are a hater, man. And look, man, the Cavs is looking to remain perfect tonight. The Browns is back at it after the bye. We about to get into all that, man. What up, dog? What up, dog? It's your boy Jo, man. Like I said, this is the Jo Show Unedited. If you clicked on this, thank you so much. We appreciate the love and support and the growth, man. Continue to hit that like button. Continue to tell people to subscribe if they're not subscribed. If you're not subscribed already, you hit that button too. And look, we're streaming live on multiple platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch. We're on Facebook and YouTube at the JO Show, one word, unedited. We're on Twitch at one word, the JO Show Unedited. E-Peasy. What up, big guy?
Hey, what up, bro? I'm just loving life right now, man. It's been a great weekend of sports. It's
For sure.
just Cleveland is other thing than the Cleveland Browns. I'm finding out right now after 44 years. But at the same time, man, just happy to be alive, man. I had some great experiences, did some great things over the weekend, man.
For sure, man.
How about you, though, brother?
Hey, man,
Yeah.
listen. The weekend was cool. The Browns played the best game I've ever seen this past Sunday.
They do
Couldn't
it
ask for
once a
nothing else,
year,
man.
don't
You know what I
they?
mean?
They do
they
it
played
once a
the best
year.
game I've ever seen in my life, man. And
Yeah.
yeah, man, the Cavs still looking good, and all things good, man. I'm on this side of the earth. I'm blessed to be here, man.
Yes,
And
sir.
you know, that's what it is. Hey, listen, was you upset that the Browns didn't play this week?
No, JL, first of all, before
Oh
I
man.
answer your question, man, I know we only been in 3 minutes already. I just want to give a shout out for every veteran that served our country, no matter what color, race, or creed you are. And I'm pretty sure you got a shout out as well, JL. So I'll let you get
Yeah,
yours.
that was actually my mild moment. As you see me like my mild, man.
Okay, all right, I got mine.
Happy Veterans Day. I have an abundance of veterans in my family, and
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna go down the road of naming them all because I know I'm gonna miss some. But there are some that are near and dear to me that I just have to shout out. And my brother Eric, big dog, thank you,
Salute, brother. Thank
thank
you.
you. My pops,
Mhm.
Bourbon, my cousin Vic, Sade, her husband Quentin. Like, listen, man, you guys are the ultimate heroes. And when you
Mhm.
think about like if you really think about it, because sometimes I don't think people really think about like what they do to essentially protect us. Like
Yes, sir.
we walk around here like everything is just sweet and life is just,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
there's something happening somewhere you have no idea.
Yeah. And you don't
And
know what idea that these people are up against and what they do while you're walking around with grace.
Yeah, walking around free to do anything you want to do.
Yeah,
just disregarding what is going on for us to be able to do this. Like,
yeah, and
for
JL,
me and you to be able to do this. Like,
and JL, this is where I say the game is kind of fucked up with the United States. Okay. All right, for the people that you just named in your family, the people that I have in my family, my father, my uncles, the list go on and on. We could speak forever, okay? But the thing that's so fucked up is we pay these people on these games like your leagues, your pro leagues and everything, football all the way to baseball. But these people put their life on the line and all their family get us a $50,000 grant. Come on, man. If you survive the war, I don't care if it's Vietnam, all the way to whatever, that's your piece of property from us. You don't have no groceries from us. So to the veterans that do put in that work, that people don't know, that's the behind the scenes, the gatekeeping, I got to fall in line just on that respect. I couldn't do it, JL. That's why I never went in. I couldn't do it. I knew I wasn't good for it. I respect y'all. I knew I wasn't good for it.
I remember the day, bro. I remember the day my brother left. Dude, I was like, I cried, like, and I was a young dude, like, you know what I mean? And just the thought of knowing when he came back, it was something that he did not suggest for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he came back and was like, hey man, I think you should. It was like he knew.
Make it, JL.
You know what I mean? You're not built for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the sacrifices, man, like being gone for months and months and years and I mean, it's just crazy how it's like this in life. Like we just really take for granted. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, the one thing I want to say about that with your brother personally was it was a gift and a curse at the same time. I lost him as a barber. That was the curse.
Yeah. Yeah.
He still I had to find it. Yeah, I know. Hey, JL,
he still cut to this day.
Shoot, I cried because I had to start going back up to Carson. If you ever been on Lee Road, you know where Carson's is. That was the first black barber shop in the Heights. When that nigga E left me in the 90s, I had to go to Carson's until the House of Fades got built.
Bro, you just coming straight through the cut to get a cut?
Yeah, in the kitchen. You already know.
Coming straight through the cut to get a cut.
He used to make me go get you. He used to be like, oh, this nigga don't want no haircut. He about to be pissed off because he got to get a haircut.
Yeah.
Go get JL. So come on,
get him out the way quick.
Hats off to all the not barbers, but the veterans that are out there that serve in the Navy, Army, National Guards, everything. Yeah,
man, National Guards, all that, man. All that is essential to us being able to do what we do. Like to just be able to sit here on this screen and talk shit. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for allowing us to do this. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So yes, definitely want to have that mild moment. On this day of Veterans Day, it was only fitting that we make sure we include you guys into this show. E, man, you had you sent me something about a young boxer from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh my God. If y'all ain't heard, I'm gonna tell y'all this. First time.
Let me say his name real quick.
Yeah,
Abdullah Mason.
Abdullah Mason.
If you don't know, you're about to find out. EP, man, tell us a little bit about the young bull, man.
So I've been following the bull ever since, I would say, 2016. Now, he has a brother that fights as well. Okay, these Mason brothers, this Mason family ain't no joke.
No doubt.
This fight, I told Damon, we was on the phone, I said, it's time for Abdullah to go mainstream. It's time for a pay-per-view for this young boy, and he representing Cleveland hard. This man got dribbled, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't see the fight, look it up. Abdullah Mason, you definitely gonna see his last fight. It was on Friday. I watched the whole thing.
It was,
I had to shoot to J.O. like, hey, bro, you gotta watch this. We missed it.
And it was funny because I saw the fight. I had seen the fight. I mean, and I was like, okay. When I heard him say from Cleveland, Ohio, I'm like, all right, bet. And I just watched him. You know what I mean? And for what I seen, my take was the young bull is not afraid of the moment. He's not afraid to get in there. He took
But-
some. He
Mhm.
learned a lot, and he stood like he said. You know, I never backed down. I kept going. I
Hey.
kept going.
Abdullah Mason usually walked through people. So, like you
Yeah.
said, J.O., this was a test to get dribbled and say, hey, dribble them back, make them take a step back. Then at the end, make them say, I ain't fucking with these Cleveland niggas. I'm done. That boy took a knee. And you know what
With a
we
body
say, no disrespect to any organization or any nationalization, but we all know it's hard to drop a Mexican. Only Mexicans can drop Mexicans. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they
You
put in
got
that work.
Pitbull Crews out there. You got a lot of
Yeah,
a
they
lot
put
of
in
them
that
out there.
work.
But for him
Yeah,
to
no
put that
disrespect,
work in
but
on
for
that
sure.
boy and make him take
Yeah.
a knee and say, I don't want no more. That
Yeah.
Abdullah Mason, thank you for being a Clevelander. You made my
Yeah, for
weekend
sure, man.
start off with
Sure,
you.
man. We shout him out.
Yeah,
We shout him out here.
yeah.
Yeah, we shout him out here on the jail show, man. And again, if you have not seen him, it ain't nothing but a click away. Go look him up.
Nothing.
Go look him up. What's happening? Like, go look him up.
Hey,
Kathy P, what's
we
happening?
miss you, baby.
Kathy P, what's happening? What's going on with you? Yeah.
Kathy, you hip? Go ahead. I'm sorry, J.O. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
No, I was
hear
going to ask Kathy if she hip to Abdullah Mason, the boxer. If not,
He's
you
a
already
boxer from
on
Cleveland,
YouTube.
Ohio.
He's from Cleveland.
Yeah. If you don't know, go check him out. The young bull is on his way to doing something crazy, man. Yeah, I watched the fight, but I didn't know too much about him. Like, I just knew that he was, fighting from Cleveland when they said that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Cassie, we
Hey,
understand.
look,
You
get
gotta
that
get that
guap.
money.
Yeah, you better get that money, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in on
Forget what we
Break
talk
Time.
about. Get that. Yeah, forget what we talk about. Get that money. Shit. We ain't going nowhere, Kathy. Shoot, get that money. Yeah. But yeah, he's a young fighter from Cleveland, and if you want to look him up, go ahead.
Speaking of that, we are on multiple platforms. You can catch
Yep.
us on Twitch, Facebook, and on YouTube. And that's what Cassie's on right now, YouTube. So we appreciate you, Cassie. And like you
Kathy,
said,
man, you have no idea. Yeah,
get that money. You can tune in. Yeah. Did we hear Jed? What did he say, Kathy?
What did he say? Yeah,
He missed Baker Mayfield. What did he say?
Yeah, what did he say? I haven't been too up on the Browns. I mean, they was on the bye week, so I said bye to them too. To be honest, like I was focused on.
I was like,
Cavs.
J.O., this was the greatest weekend of all.
Are you kidding me, man?
The Browns played a hell of a game.
They were perfect.
Hey, shit, Jameis
They were
Winston.
perfect.
Jameis Winston went 0 from 0 to score.
Oh man, no
0
picks.
to 0.
Hey. No picks, man. Nobody got injured. Like it was a beautiful week for Browns football, man.
Yeah.
And you know what's so crazy? It's like even when they went 1-15 and 0-16, when they had their bye, I was still like,
we got a chance.
This time, bro, I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I am so happy.
You are crazy.
He made a business decision not to play. So are you referring to last week or this coming week? Because I thought that honestly, I thought that
when he played last week.
He did for a spell. DeJuan Jones went out for a spell, but I felt like when he was hurt and DeJuan Jones came in to relieve him, he just played a little better. So maybe he might have lost his spot on top of making a business decision of not to play.
Okay. Ravens. Oh,
yeah, Ravens.
That's when he made the decision against the Ravens game.
Oh, okay, against the Ravens game. Well,
okay, yeah.
And do you think the business decision was made on the fact that he thought he wasn't ready, or he was just like, you know what, hell with that? I ain't going out there.
I think Andrew Berry seen a little bit of the Orange Book and was like, "You're not playing, bro. This is a business decision." You know,
that could be like, but yeah,
I don't know.
But he was like, you know what, them Raven boys, I'ma just I'm gonna go ahead and sneak back in the bushes with Homer.
And
Like
we won without you, nigga.
we won without him.
That's
Yeah.
the greatness that just says make it the
James looked like he was
up.
about to take over the world with that game. And then he
Make the
came back
same
down.
decision. Make the same
Yeah.
decision, Jed. Yeah. So that's all I gotta
That's
say to that,
crazy.
Kathy.
Dude, so we're gonna transition right here to the Cavs because not only do they play tonight,
Uh-huh.
hold on, let me respond. But I feel he did not want to play all season. What? That could
Call Baker, buddy.
That
You've
could
been
be.
saying that all
Yeah,
season.
he's
Call
like, I'm gonna
Baker.
try to bow out and just get
So
up out of here.
what it is, Kathy, after Baker left Progressive, they didn't want shit to do with Jed. So he ain't getting no extra money. So at this point, Kathy, we gonna keep it going. Like we do talk Cleveland and everything, but the Browns is not our main objective. We like to push the positive stuff in Cleveland. Make sure you check out Abdullah Mason. That's the first section. Go ahead, JL, because I'm about to
Yeah,
give you another. I'm
and Kathy,
feeling good.
talk Cavs with us too. Like we talking all things Cleveland, but the Cavs right now, for me, I just think that the Cavs are making it. I don't know if I want to say making it like making it hard to assess what's going to happen throughout the rest of the season. But for sure. But I watch these dudes and I'm just like I see something different every game. Like and again, I know what you're saying about waiting till round 2. We're nowhere near that. So we're gonna have to take it game by game, week by week with you, EP. And
well, you see what I'm wearing, JL.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
See what I'm wearing. Okay.
For sure.
Right,
I'm representing for the veterans today, as you can see. Like, but yeah, for sure. If you don't know, yeah, we got the Cavs in the back, man. Reserve parking only for fans. But I watched them and I'm like, okay. So what was more impressive to you? And I'm gonna ask you, and I'm asking the audience as well. What was more impressive? Blowing out Golden State or beating Brooklyn on Saturday?
Well, for me, Jo, until our followers tune in and put their comments in, mine gonna be Saturday. Cause I told y'all on Friday, it's either gonna be a blowout, Golden State or Cleveland gonna blow out Golden State.
You definitely said that. You definitely said that. I didn't have no idea. I had no thought to think of that, and you was dead on with that.
Well, Jo, here's my thing is with me, the reason is I bring that up is we still trying to get sponsors from DraftKings, whatever gambling thing out there to give their advice. But yeah, so whatever you into, go ahead and start gambling with your boy EP. I just like a little portion so me and Jo can grow.
So we can grow, baby.
But I'm saying mine's gonna be Saturday, Jo, because you already know I'm tired of these type of Cavs fans. Yeah, can I get another wine? The one Jo drinks. Yeah. No, that stadium rocked in that
was a beer and liquor. That was a beer and liquor crowd. That game, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh, they was ready. You ain't lying. They was ready, baby. They was standing on their feet, and for the Cavs to show the versatility they had, because on Friday I wasn't impressed. I called that, but I was impressed with the fact that we had 6 people in double digits that game. So this team, I'm sorry, ain't nothing to mess with, man. And Saturday has to be that block at the Mobley. Boy, you had me jumping on this furniture.
Big dog Mobley.
Like I'm a little
really
kid.
Starting to assert itself right now.
Yeah.
So I agree with the game. I thought that the Brooklyn Nets game was just another example of the Cavs having another way to win. They learn and figure out ways to win.
Yes,
You're
sir.
being down. You're down in the fourth quarter by 12, and you're looking at the score. Every team is looking to be the first one to give you that L. You feel me? So like, I think from here on out, it's gonna be aggressive. It's just, I know for me, if I'm playing the Cavs, I'm trying to get y'all an L, dog.
Oh, Cam tried. Cam tried.
Didn't he?
Cam
Didn't
tried. Cam
Boy.
shot that three. Thought it was over. No, you right, Cam. You ain't lying.
But the three-head monster was Garland, Mitchell, and Mobley. Both had 20 plus. And then you just got all these role players, man, like Jerome Rome. I'm telling you, like, he has a different feel.
He had a great game on Friday, but I love the coach's decision for not playing him. He didn't play him on Saturday. Not at all.
He did. Jerome hit two big shots on Saturday, bro. He was in there. Yes, sir.
Well, I must be tripping because I saw the stats told me he didn't get in. Yeah, he had 20 points. He was one of the 6. He had 20 points on Friday. Yeah. I don't think he played, JL. Look and see if he played real quick. But I don't think he played on Saturday. I don't think he played on Saturday. But I could be tripping. But I know what he did against Golden State.
For sure.
So, yeah, like I said, them boys got me jumping up and down. Watch the Cavs, Cassie, if you can. 8:00 tonight against the Chicago Bulls. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can keep this going. I got 12 and 0.
Jerome had 4 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists, and 2 steals in that game.
Okay.
Against Brooklyn.
All right. Yeah, yes. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And them 4 points was was clutch time.
Yeah.
Was like clutch time. Like he had 0 points going into that fourth quarter, and he hit 2 big ones. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's just another example of whoever night. It's just whoever's night. You know what I mean? And Garland, he said it best in his post game interview. Like, dude, the resilience and the no quit and the we ain't never out of it. It just shows, man. And I think they know that teams are out to try to give them that first L.
Yeah.
So
well, for me, when Garland did the interview at the end of the game, what made me so pumped, because I told you I don't like the Cleveland fans that sit there like they in the suburbs. No, these people pay their taxes just like you. I want to see y'all up, moving and banging around. You can't tell me to sit down in my seat after I paid for it. So, needless to say, I like the fact that the brother had emotions. He had tears coming down his eyes during that interview. That says a lot with this team. And they asked him, what is it that's going on that's, making y'all play like you want? He said, we've been together for some years now.
Yeah, thank God.
Everybody,
yeah.
And give it up for that organization, man.
Like, thank God. Not busting it up, man. Like it's like, what's the score of that O-State game?
Well, O-State winning 18-8, and I'm sorry for that. We do not own the rights to whatever you see behind us, but I pretty much got it blocked with my body. But yeah, the thing about it is, what I'm representing Cleveland on this one is I'm seeing E.J. Farmer and Michi Johnson go against each other. That's Luther Anise. He was a freshman. Went to Cleveland Heights High School his sophomore, junior, and senior year. Okay. That's E.J. Farmer.
Shout out to the boy.
And Michi Johnson from Garfield Heights, and he'll be playing with his cousin next year up here at Ohio State. So, yeah, just trying to get my day going. I mean, everything's been beautiful. Like I said, ever since Friday, JR. Since the Cavs and that boxing fight, brother, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. I was having some issues over the weekend, man. Like, I had an old moment. Like, bro, just woke up one day and the back spazzed out on the boy. Like, dude, I was looking like an old brother trying to get across the room, trying to pick up shit. Like, bro, then I had to go to work today, and it was like, oh my God, like picking up shit was like, ugh. And I'm trying to fight through it. You know what I mean? That was funny. I was like, damn, I'm getting old. Like, I can't even wake up. Like, I just woke up and had pain. Like, damn.
For
That's
all the
terrible.
older people that's
Hey
over
man.
40,
Hey.
40 years old, you stretch every morning. That's how you get
Gotta
rid of
stretch.
that shit. You
Not
gotta
every morning,
stretch
every night, every
every
morning,
morning.
every
Thank you.
5 minutes. Like,
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I also had a, beautiful time today. I want to get a shout out to the Buckeyes. They won 45-0. Got to see my favorite running back of all Ohio State, besides Robert Smith, is my boy, hey, Baby Chubbs, James Peoples
Yeah,
Jr.
yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
got to see that live. I mean, the Buckeyes, I'm trying to tell you, this kid, James People Jr., is a blessing to me just because I seen his father as Cleveland Heights High School quarterback in 97, graduate of 97, alumni rather. But his son is the running back for Ohio State, and he got in at the end. They should have played him a little earlier, but,
I agree.
Ryan Day does what he
I
does.
agree. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we
game
up
was
that
over.
many points. We not trying to hurt
Game was
starters.
over. Oh yeah,
It's over. But the man had 3 carries for 12 yards. One carry for, on 10 automatically. First one, that boy ready. So make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all check out him as well. We giving nothing but all Cleveland. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what we
that's what
do.
we do.
This is what
You
we
know what I
do,
mean?
man. And listen, we are streaming on multiple platforms. Like EP said,
Mm.
we're on multiple platforms. We are on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook and YouTube at the Jail Show, one word unedited. We're on Twitch at the Jail Show unedited, one word. You can find me on the gram at the Jail Show unedited. You can find EPZ at EP_comic. Like, look, when you think about Cleveland and you think about the direction in sports, and we're going to kind of exclude the Browns right now because
Mhm.
they ain't getting it together. But like the direction of sports, like we saw the Guardians do it, we're seeing the Cavs do it. Why, oh why can't the Browns do it?
Well, we already know the Browns' problem is they watch our show, but they still haven't sit down with us with that
No,
orange book, JL. I
still
mean,
ain't.
we know the Cavs was watching. You see what happened? I said y'all gonna blow them out by 20 or some sort or a blowout. And I told the fans automatically I'm tired of the bouginess. So yet we got the followers. The problem is the Cleveland Browns organization. See, right now, Kevin Stefanski should be gone. Okay, so y'all don't want to make that decision till after the season, whatever, Barry. But at the same
Yeah,
time, that's the difference. They ain't,
yeah,
they ain't listening to us. The Cavs, the Indians, hey, shit, even the Monsters is playing hockey good.
yeah.
So I mean, Abdullah out here getting that work in, EJ Farmer and Michi Johnson up here getting that work in. Let's go. The Browns is a little that hard headed ass kid. They do good the first quarter in school and then think they're gonna fuck up the second and third and try to get back on track in the fourth. No, it's
Big
just
Trent, what
Cleveland.
up, big dog?
What
Yeah,
up, fam?
but would you say that at the beginning of the season?
No, no,
Like
I was so pumped
honestly,
up.
would
The,
you
the
have said
only
that at the
thing,
beginning of the season, dog?
the only thing that's keeping my sanity right now, Jo, has been the Ohio State Buckeyes football wise. I'm not mad at the Oregon loss. I never got mad at that because we needed a test. We don't play nobody. On top of that, the Indians or the Guardians, I'm sorry. And on top of that, Abdullah Mason
Yeah,
and these Cleveland Cavaliers.
yeah,
I look, 4 out of 5 fingers, I can live.
yeah.
I
But
can
there's
live
nothing
without a
wrong with the
finger.
organization than what how did we get here? I'm Deborah Cox. How did we get
Get
here? How
here.
we get here? Because nobody was supposed to be
Nobody's
here.
supposed to be here.
No,
I
not at
get you,
2 and
JL.
7, dog.
Yeah.
Like, not at 2 and 7, dog.
I skipped that track. I'm on. We shouldn't be friends, Cleveland Browns.
Who's overreacting?
Who's overreacting?
He said, "That's how I know
I
he
know.
was
I know.
overreacting." It
Yeah,
must
no,
be
we
you.
know.
It must be you. He must be saying you're overreacting right now. He said you said the
Over what?
organization got a problem, and maybe it's you just overreacting, man.
So what has this organization put us? We are still the best 2-7 team in the league. I'll give you that.
I'm
But I
sorry.
can't.
She gets
Yeah,
me every time, dog.
no. But I'm just saying, Jo, we are. I don't know how to overreact to that shit. Like
I'm sorry.
that's how I
It gets
know.
me every time because it's like, no, what does that mean?
That
We are
means
the
we
best two
are
and
the best
17.
of the last teams in the league. All right. If we had a what they used
All
to
right,
call
big
the
dog, but
bum
then you ain't
bowl,
gotta answer it again. You can stick to your guns, baby. But at the end of the day,
I answered
we're
this
gonna have a
multiple
question for it.
times already.
Yeah, stick to your guns then. But again, if my man say there's something wrong with the organization and we're after you again,
We're 2-7. We're not
he
7
said he
and
was talking
2.
about you too. Yeah, so look, EBS, that's on you. Yeah, he coming at you right now with your overreaction theater, bro.
Hey, I just come on love. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah,
you know,
Hashi. Yeah.
yeah,
Mariska
I just
Hargitay.
come in
Yeah, for
love.
sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't mean this for the team rebuild isn't complete. That's the bottom line. Well, we know that.
I mean,
We know that. It's showing.
but my only question is, would you have said all of this before the season started?
No. I was so pumped up that we about to be like the Detroit Lions
And I'm
right now.
asking you too, D. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
are you honestly telling me that what you're saying right now, you would have said this before the season started? Because I can't
No,
believe that.
I
I
can't.
can't believe that you would have said this before the season started. Because I know I didn't. I know I wouldn't have said it.
No, you good, brother. This
Oh
is
no,
what we do.
yeah,
No,
come on, baby. You
no,
know what this is. It's the jail show I edited, big dog. Come on now. Yeah. We all love it fun around
We
this
all
joint. You know what I
love,
mean?
bro. We come in peace. Everybody got their opinion, but yeah,
Yeah, you have every
yeah.
right to your opinion.
The question
Yeah.
is, I'm gonna overreact. You fucking
I'm just
right.
asking, and I'm
No,
just
he's
asking,
fucking right, JL.
would you
He's
have
fucking
said this?
right.
Would you
Yes,
have said this before the season started? Like,
I'm overreacting. No,
but like, explain though,
I gotta take a mild moment.
the organization wise.
Me personally, I would say the organization wise is Kevin Stefanski has to go. Second of all, on top of that, we got Mike Vrabel there copying, I don't know, whatever copy machine prints that he's doing. But I feel like the organization let us down. It's not the players. I mean, injuries do take a part. We all do say that. We would never clown anybody with any injury that's out here doing anything in life. But the organization let me down, JL. We spent too much money and we're not getting the results that I would think by this time we should be like a Detroit Lion team where we're going to the playoffs far every year. It's just that 1 point away from making the Super Bowl. And that's just where my expectations were super high going into the season to see some Cleveland Browns football.
No doubt. And you know what, D Trent, the same thing for me. You know, I thought with the new offense and everything that maybe it might take a while. But I didn't know how new the offense would be because Kevin Stefanski, as I like to call him, was still calling the plays. So I didn't know how much fourth down Kev. So I didn't know how much input Dorsey would have to start the season anyway. And here we are.
Who is Paul?
Paul DePodesta, the dude that don't do nothing. I mean, bro, D. Hey,
That's
D.
what I'm saying. Who is
Hey,
Paul?
D. Hey, D. Hey, bro. I ain't never disagree with you on that. What do you do? Like, what? You know what he called him? He called him a great thought buddy. He called him a great thought buddy. Like, you, a thought buddy. What the hell is that? What is that?
Only thing I'm going to say to the last comment that he said that's wild. Not blame the players that are on the field. The coach can't execute the plays. Yeah, I understand that, and that's another problem because that has to come from coaching. It's just like having a kid. You know, your kid is off of your discipline and your respect that you teach. That these players are not giving that to us. So it all comes from the front office, brother, and trickles downhill. You know what I mean? So again, I don't want to waste too much time on these Browns because I am very depressed behind them. I had high expectations coming into the season. And yeah, you're right. I'm going to overreact.
I do know that the players do have to execute.
Mhm.
That's a given, but also the play has to come sometimes be suitable for the players that you have in there. You know what I mean? Like I feel like some of the reason why our offense was the way it was is because we were using people wrong.
Yeah. I mean, we got what's the boy from Ohio State that switched positions on the line, offensive line, and
DeJuan Jones?
Injuries killed us this year, starting
Definitely. And I think organizationally, y'all knew that going into the season that the offensive line was not going to be 100%. Yeah, I don't know what y'all was betting on, but y'all knew or had an inkling that we might not be 100% to start the season.
And the gatekeeping of Deshaun Watson as well. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into that. I'm tired of it. I'm on this Cavs shit. I'm on this Ohio State shit. I'm on that Abdullah Mason type shit.
But we on everything in Cleveland, and I mean the Browns is off a bye, and they still have 8 games left, and we still have to address some of these painful issues that we try not to address. Like this
You're
is
right, but it's like an
edited. This is what we do. So
it's like an intervention when your parents tell you, "Hey, man, I gotta hear it, but I don't want to." It touches a nerve.
And for me, I'm just a little different because I again, I've been through it all. We've been through enough and been through it all to be able to talk about them whenever.
Right.
Like if you can tell me you're still a fan after 0-16 and 1-15, then you still have a right to talk about the Browns whenever you feel like it. You know what I mean?
I'm still a fan too. I'm gonna be watching on Sunday. Like I said, we just watched
I'm a fan from
the game this Sunday. It was a blackout.
Yeah, and I feel like at this point, I think that you guys, it's like you guys are arguing right now, and I'm not gonna, y'all invited me over to chill, and y'all got into an argument, so I'm just gonna kind of scoot on out and let y'all handle what y'all got to handle, and when you come back, I'll still be here, but you guys need to figure it out.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for solutions, JL. That's all I am.
Asking this year, we can retool next. I mean, how do you do? Okay, so how do you do that? How do you retool for next year?
You definitely ain't gonna do it with these draft picks.
Yeah. I look after the third round. I'm kind of like these draft picks are basically just, we're trying to we're just trying to use them as bait and like see if we can kind of move up, give them but after the third round, man, as far as draft picks, to me, I can care less about them. Like they're not gonna. I mean, it's a slim chance you can hit. I mean, I ain't gonna say you can't hit on them late rounds, but for the most part, it's kind of
well,
it's kind of like you're just hoping. Excuse me, you're playing the hope game after the third round. So
yeah, I'm just hoping that we keep Miles and Chubbs to a point that we get far into the playoffs.
I do, bro. Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna sway me either way. You know what I mean? Like I watch it and I love your take and I love your opinions on it. But I also have my own opinions and my own takes and shit. And we just on some things we just may disagree, and that's just
what we gotta do is, since he said that's too much time, I understand if you don't want to use your voice recorder, that we gotta invite him on here, JL. One day. We gotta get him on.
He's been on once. Definitely bring him back on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
I didn't know that was D. It's a
D Trizzy. Yeah, that's D Trizzy.
Von Press on my end. I'm sorry. But yeah, D. I mean, come on, man.
It's what I mean, it's your way, is my way. Ain't no right or wrong. We just some things we're gonna agree to disagree on, and
that's out of respect.
all I was asking, because I didn't disagree with nothing you were saying or like any of your comments. I was just asking, would you have said this before the season started? Like, and you cannot tell me that you would have said this before the season started, even with the injury with the offensive line. Like, dude, no way you saw 2-7 at the beginning of the season.
I had 7-2, Jo. Like, I'm pumped up. I'm going to more Ohio State games than worried about trying to get to a Browns game.
Yeah,
And
I was
crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy.
and I was so excited that the Browns had the bye week where they had. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. And
perfect. Yeah. No.
Yes, sir. Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, it's all respect, bro. Like, you know what I mean? This is what we do. This is, you know what I mean? This is the JO show.
The question is, Jo said, the answer is no. And everybody that listens to the JO show, the Guardians, the Guardians, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they fuck with us.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care what I know they do.
Yeah, I know they do. They
what up, yeah. Crazy, bro. Like, look, when again, the Browns would be a lesser conversation on this show because we're getting ready to kind of move into next year. And are you surprised with us kind of looking forward or looking towards next year? Are you surprised that Jameis Winston is still the starting quarterback for this thing right now?
Well, me personally, yes. I mean, what we got Zappy for? I think Jameis will mature.
But we still got DTR, man. Don't forget about him, man.
I'm done. DTR need to just hit that weight.
Oh, shit.
No, for real. Because what I see out of that boy Daniels, Washington quarterback, that's what I feel like I should be seeing out of DTR right now. And I'm sorry to compare you to another man, but at the same time, I need to have my backup sometimes be better than my starter. Okay? And Jameis Winston, you got one more game. And then we going. I already know what DTR gonna give me. I want to see what the Zappy kid gonna give me.
See, we don't know what DTR gonna give.
That's the problem with the organization. It's like, where we at right now, where everybody be like, "Oh, there go those Browns."
Yeah,
the Browns. Here we go. They want to call us all kind of names.
You know the Browns ain't beat the Saints since 2014, bro.
I know.
Like, holy sheesh. Like, I'm like, man, we ain't beat the Saints.
I went to the game when Reggie Bush had a kickoff return again. Like, the situation is this is Jameis' old team that hopefully he could show what he could do.
A little payback, a little James Brown, a little big payback.
Something, yeah. And guess what? We not crapping. We ain't doing dog crap. They doing it, like you said, the players in the organization, they're the ones crapping on the field. We got a sick dog right now. So the situation is, you know, what y'all gonna deliver? Because I'm gonna still watch every Sunday because I'm a diehard fan.
So what are you watching for?
Progress, growth, a W. You know,
so I keep asking to see if it's going to change. Like,
yeah. Remember, I seen progress in the last game. Believe it or not, my boy, the linebacker that got hurt, OKJ. Yeah, OKJ. I was thinking of his nickname at the same time, but he got hurt, and young man stepped up, and that's what we want to see. We said we want to see the next man up. And with the Cleveland Browns, we need to see the next man up. So, yeah, even if you don't become a starter next season, you at least got that second spot filled.
I'm calling Obo with 2 sacks in this game. Double O. I'm giving him 2 sacks this game. As Darius Smith, he's gone. Obo steps in, take on that responsibility. I'm giving him 2 sacks.
Well, let me ask you this. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, honestly, when we brought him in, I thought he was going to be the starter. And then it went for Sedarius. And I was like, okay, well.
I'm actually not happy, but I think that was the smartest move of the trade deadline. And the reason I'm going to say that is because the little kid, Mike Hall, is playing good out of Ohio State. So yeah, if
Mike
we
Hall's
can
more
hit,
inside though. He's not
yeah,
off the edge.
let
Like
but Jo, every spot is open. Let's see what he could do at the wing. Let's see what we could move him inside. Let's see who we could put outside. It's a lot of variables
so
with that push.
you're
Yeah,
asking the defensive coordinator to do his job though. That's what you're doing. You're asking the defensive coordinator to do his job right now. Like
Jo, they won't
yeah,
listen to us. All we need to do is have a meeting with Andrew Berry. Shit will change. We'll be the talk for the
I
city.
definitely believe that. Yeah, you ain't got to tell me
Yeah.
twice. Like I know that because it's just things that we see that apparently y'all don't, and it's just wild that y'all see it after the fact.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, look, I don't know. I just I know that the Browns is still going to be a topic of discussion. The Browns are still going to be something that we have to discuss for 8 more games, and
Right.
I'm just out. Like I said, the Browns ain't beat the Saints since 2014, which is like 10 years.
Mhm.
Like, bro, if you're going to, I don't going to say right the ship, but if you're just going to make it entertaining from here on out, you got to start winning these games. The Saints is another team that we should beat. I mean, we're both. I think they got more wins than us. I think they're like 3 wins maybe, but like, listen, we have to, in order for you guys, the Browns. I'm talking to y'all right now. Talking to the Cleveland Browns organization. In order for y'all to keep us engaged, you gotta do better. You just gotta do better. It's 8 games to give us something to think about for next season.
Well, I mean, for me personally, I feel like JL, you've been coached before.
Yeah.
I've been coached before. If you're not putting that jersey on to try to come out here and do something spectacular, don't put it on. Do what Cassie P just said. Make a business decision.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I stand tall with my boy Jo and the 216 in the city, the 330, and everybody that supports the Cleveland Browns all the way down here to the 614. But the situation is don't put that jersey on unless you're going to come out here and do your job. That's it. And that's why I say go back to the organization, because that's the first thing I'm saying, Kevin Stefanski. Mike Vrabel ain't going to say that. 4th down, Kev. Let's stop gambling and let's let everybody do their part. It hurt my heart to see Miles. No, J.O., I'm going to be honest. It hurt my heart to see Myles Garrett get 3 sacks and we lose the game.
In the first half.
By the way, they just showing highlights. The score ain't up right now. But
In the first half, bro.
Excuse me. So that's where I'm at with the Cleveland Browns. Y'all see what I'm wearing. You smell my cologne.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
For sure. You know what I mean? We're definitely all about these Cavs, man. I just like I said, we gotta continue to eat this bullet and serve it up. We gotta eat the bullet and then serve it up a little bit. But they got Chicago Bulls tonight, the Cavs. Chicago's coming off losing 4 of their last 5. 12-0. Are we calling it right here on the JL show?
I am.
I'm about to say because I am. Like
I am. Are we in Chicago too?
I believe so. Yes.
The only thing that I'm mad about, I don't know if it's Thursday or tonight, that this not televised on TNT.
Yeah.
I was kind of upset that I had to watch it on the, even though it gave me the Cleveland commentators, but I was upset that I had to watch it on NBA TV. So I hope they're not on NBA TV tonight and I'm gonna get league pass because I like the Cavs commentator. I can't really live without no Austin.
Yeah,
Carr
well,
right
they're not on NBA TV, so yeah, you ain't gotta worry about that. You brought up a great question. Let's see here. You brought up a great question. Definitely agree with that, bro. Like the best that I've seen. Like,
it's better than the 2016 team. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
like you
statistically,
ahead,
statistically, we are like this is the best team, best start, and they just look like they're gonna be a problem for a while. So
long as we stay healthy.
yeah, so I'm asking you, EPZ. I'm asking the fans. Matter of fact, this was your question. I'm gonna let you go ahead and ask that question, man.
Well, my question to JL earlier, like we pregame before we get on here, ladies and gentlemen. But my question to y'all and to JL is, when does this run stop? When will we get our first loss?
Okay.
I would start some early out of the next 10 games, JL.
And I'm gonna give you the next 10 games. Yeah.
Where do you think the Cavs are in 10 games? Are we 22 or 21-0? I mean, let me know how you feel. When does this run end? Because like he said, the Cavs playing the best I've ever seen. Me too, sir.
Yeah.
Me too.
Definitely agree. By far.
By far.
Here's the next 10 games. And I'm not including tonight. But the next 10 games, you got the 76ers, the Bulls, the Hornets, the Celtics, the Pelicans. You got the Raptors, the Hawks twice, the Celtics, the Wizards, and then the Nuggets. Now, what's funny is that the next time we see the Bulls after tonight would be for the NBA Cup. The Celtics is the NBA Cup game. One of the Hawks games, the NBA Cup game, and the Wizards is the NBA Cup game. But those 10, honestly, for me, within those 10 games, I'm looking at the first Hawks meeting, and that's on November 27th.
So where would that put us?
That would be that'll be 19-0. Well, it'll be 18-0 going into that game.
Okay, so we'll be 18-1 or 17-1.
No, we'll be 18-0 going into the first Atlanta Hawks game.
Okay, so you got us.
I said that because it's like a back-to-back. We got the Hawks, and we're there, and then we come home. So it's like we in Atlanta, then we come back home.
Yeah, see, I agree with E. I think the first loss is going to come against the Celtics.
But I think that's the easiest thing to say because Boston is another top 10. Not another top team in the East. So yeah, it's easy to say that.
Yeah, sure.
But I just think that the way we want to continue, like if you're going to get tired, I see him. Is after that. Like I don't know. Like I fought Boston, but it's like we normally get Boston the first time we see them. If you go back to the last 3 years, let's just go back to the last 3 years. The first meeting against Boston, we normally get it.
Yeah.
So everybody likes to depend on that and ride on stats and statistics. So statistically, I'm giving them that Boston game.
I do too. But when is that Boston game? Is that after the Hawks back to back?
No, that's way before. So the Boston game is on the 19th.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? Then the first time we see the Hawks is on the 27th.
See, I'm still with E. I think that one loss against Boston, and I think we're going to beat them in the doubleheader at a Hawks game.
But see, he says it might be the hardest game, and I agree with that.
I said that's when we're going to take the L.
So you're taking
that's going to be the hardest game.
We're taking the L. In Boston.
I'm saying it ain't. It's like the L we would have took against the New Jersey Nets or the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah. You know, they same shit for me. Just like the Cleveland Indians are still the Indians, no matter if you put a G for the Guardians. But the same. My point is, I just think that's that game that they lose by 1 or 2 points, and now we are back on whooping ass status. Because one thing that you said about this, Jo, this team. And that's why we give Atkins all the respect and all the love because I was still mad. Yeah, I was mad that they got rid of Bickerstaff. But what I'm seeing right now is I have to go with Jo. Them boys had me on the couch standing up on Saturday. Like he said, the best team, the best I have ever seen. But needless to say, they opened gym. Like you said, Jo. They could run at all times, transition. They showed us the defense. They showed us how they could slow the ball down and they was gunning for threes and didn't give a shit and was rebounding and coming back on the defensive side.
But in that fourth quarter,
Kenny.
In that fourth quarter, they only shot 3 threes, and they missed all three of them. But they were like, they were what? They were fucking, excuse my language, but they were, damn, where were they? They shot 12 or 14, like, I think it was like 12 or 14 as far as field goal percentage in the fourth quarter. That was all threes. Like, that was all, like, no threes. It was all in the paint. Like, they decided, because normally they would jack them up, even when they're not hitting them. And it was just good to see them jack up three in that fourth quarter, miss them all, and say, you know what? We going down low. They were 14 for 18 in that fourth quarter from the field goal. So they only missed 4 shots in the paint to come back from 12 points. Like, I mean, dude, they outscored them 35 to 18 in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, well, offense always matters, but and I hear you, E. I see what you're saying, and yes, I do appreciate you chiming in as well, because you're absolutely right when it comes to that Boston situation. But back to what you're saying, Jo, man, defense. When I seen defense played, when I seen defense played in an NBA game, oh brother, that's something so beautiful. And like I said, Cam thought he had it in the pocket, but they told him, hey, hold on now.
Yeah. And again, man, being down 12, needing, like Garland said, y'all was the 6th man, needing that crowd to uncross them legs and get them a shot. Instead of saying, hey, we need that crowd to uncross them legs.
we're just happy to be here. We're drinking the same wine J.O. drinks.
Yeah.
You guys have J.O. wine in here?
Yeah.
J.O., you need your own wine.
They turned me back, bro. Yeah. They said, I'm gonna listen to what EP said. I'm gonna put the wine down, and we're gonna get turned up in this boy.
The last 5 minutes of the game.
And you find out that the team, they feed off that, whether y'all know it or not. As fans, when y'all go to these games, man, like there is a such thing as home field advantage. I don't give a damn what people say. Like, people are trying to like take the home field advantage a little bit out of it, because you know, in sports today, everything is kind of even. So you can get a win on the road now. Like, teams can do that, but it's still something to having home court, home field, home anything advantage. It does, man. And
this is what I'm gonna say to you, Jo, real quick, because you bring up a key point. One thing that I tell my daughter is, no matter, and not that she's a bench player, but no matter if you on the court or you off the court on the bench, you matter. Okay, we just seen the shit that just happened with the Pittsburgh Steelers. When you have that backing in the crowd,
are you kidding
on
me?
The road,
they took over Arizona. I mean, we do too, but
no, they took over Washington.
They was in Arizona. Was it Washington? No, excuse me. Yep, they took over Washington.
They took over Washington.
What?
So at the same time, you matter as a fan.
Yeah.
So if you want to be corporately, that might get it. But when they want them dogs out, we seen Cleveland Brown fans in the last 5 minutes of that Saturday game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and to piggyback off what you were saying about like being on a bench and still mattering, bro. At the end of the game, that Brooklyn game, they interviewed Tristan Thompson.
Yeah,
he didn't even play. Like, he didn't even play. But they wanted to know how he felt about watching this team unfold and evolve. Like, and even him was like, bro, this is something special. Like, these dudes, man, it starts in practice. Like, and I know that's cliche, people, whatever, but like practice. We're talking practice AI. Like, it starts in practice, and these boys, they are committed to changing the narrative, especially Donovan and Garland, about not being able to play together. I'm just saying, but they're making a point to express the fact that yes, we can play together.
And nothing against Garland and your boy 45, But what I'm gonna say is I gotta give respect to Tristan Thompson because guess what? This might be my farewell tour. I'm leaving out on a good note with a championship with the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2025
Yep.
on the caliber team that made history. And I'm working with the big boys in practice. Like you said, people don't understand practice matters.
It does.
Everything in life matters. If you read a book 10 times, you might know a chapter by heart.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's that simple, man.
That's simple.
Hey, it's that simple, man. So before we get out of here, if you had to give a score for tonight's game against Chicago Bulls, what would be your score?
One thing I want to say is we are very, very, very much appreciate our followers, our fans, our loved ones that tune in for this show. We are on multiple platforms. We are on Twitch. We are on Facebook Live. We are also on YouTube. My thing, and I hope my man Jo gets some sponsors. I got 15 points. So DraftKings, whoever you may gamble, your gambling site, 15 points. Cleveland Cavaliers, 12-0.
You got a 15-point victory. Cavaliers 12-0.
Yeah, and it's halftime in the Buckeyes in Youngstown State. Shout out to EJ Farmer and my boy Nietzsche Johnson. Cleveland's home. Yeah.
I got the Cavs 112-98. 12-0 as well. As EP said, we are on multiple platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're on Twitch. On Facebook and YouTube live, we're on live on Facebook, live on YouTube at The Jail Show, one word, unedited. We're on Twitch at one word, The Jail Show, unedited. My boy E say he got the Cavs 125, 100. I take that too. It looks like it can possibly be a blowout.
Well, gamble 15 and up, E.
Yeah. Cavs win. Oh yeah, you ain't got we already know, big dog. Yeah. Cavs win for sure. We're on Twitch at The Jail Show, unedited, one word. EP, as always, bro. It's always a pleasure to get on here and talk shiznit and get the people to interact. And then understand this on Facebook. You guys, when you leave your comments, I can't respond to them until after the show. So sometimes I will go back in, even though I've already responded to them live. I still go back and respond to them just to let you know how much I appreciate and we appreciate the interaction that y'all give us. So don't be alarmed if you see me responding to your comment that we already responded to. You know, yeah. But EP, as always, man, it's a pleasure. Let's go get this 12 dub. Enjoy the rest of your week, bro. We are on Friday, 6 p.m. We're going live again on those platforms that I just mentioned. Tune in, man. Hit that like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Share it. My platforms allow you to share it. It helps. It's free. Share it. Leave your comments.
And it's just love. Even if you
it's just showing love, man. That's all it is. We're about love on this show. We're about respect, uplifting, especially us as Black folks. So this is The Jail Show unedited, man. I'm your boy Jo. EP. That's your boy EP. As always, we are just here for you guys. We love what we're doing, but we're here for y'all, man. We're here to let y'all be entertained and also interact with the entertainment because it's fun to interact. I'm pretty sure it. You see your comments going on the screen. You know it. It is what it is, man. Again, what can I say, man? I really appreciate it, man. I swear. Y'all have no idea how much we appreciate it. All the love, all the support, everything y'all do, man. I really appreciate it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that bell, tell somebody, tell it, and share it. Get them shoulders rolling.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to The Jail Show.
As always. And then that show. Hey. And then look, if your shoulder's gonna roll when you see this, if your shoulder's gonna roll when you hear this, you are a hater. You are a hater, man. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Keep tuning in. Keep watching. Keep checking us out, man. This is what we do. Easy. Appreciate you, big dog.
Hey, bro, I appreciate you. Don't be a hater. Subscribe, follow. It's free. Like.
What he said.
Yeah. I'm gonna get to this Buckeye game. Peace out.